Mubtada, good.
Talibun, Kadimun together is khabar.
Excellent. Perfect. That's it. That's exactly what it is. MashaAllah. Good. Okay. Number 2. أذلك الرجل أذلك الرجل. Let's read the whole sentence. مدرس جديد. So is that man a new what? A new teacher. Good. ذلك, let's put that on the board. ذلك الرجل مدرس جديد. Okay. Right. ذلك الرجل مدرس جديد. Okay. Okay. So, where is the mawsuf? Where is the sifa?
Mudarrisu Jadidun, Sifa will be Jadidun,
Jadidun, good.
and Mawsuf will be Mudarrisun.
Because Jadidun is describing Mudarrisun, right?
Yeah.
Are you getting it now? So the descriptive word, right? Sifa is the descriptive word, and it's always coming after the mawsuf, right? So أذلك الرجل مدرس جديد. ذلك الرجل مدرس جديد, right? So that's number 2. لا هو طبيب جديد. No. هو. He is a new طبيب. What's طبيب? Doctor. New doctor, yeah. طبيب جديد. So new is describing what? طبيب, right? Yeah, excellent, good. MashaAllah. Good. Okay. Number 3. Maybe you agree with the sentence, maybe you don't agree with the sentence, right? But هذا درس سهل. This is سهل means easy, dars means lesson. So this is an easy lesson. Okay? This is an easy.
Can you write that?
هذا درس سهل. هذا درس سهل. So this is an easy lesson. So where is the mawsuf? Where is the sifa?
Sahalun is the Sifa.
Yeah. Sahlun is the sifa. And darsun is the mawsuf. Yeah, perfect. Or man'ut. Okay. Abbasun tajirun shahirun. Abbasun tajirun shahirun. Shahirun means famous. So translation?
Abbas is the famous merchant.
He's a famous merchant, yeah. Okay? Famous merchant. Okay. So where is the na'at or sifa? Famous, yes. This is the sifa. Good. This will be called na'at, or you can call it sifa. It means the same thing. Yeah. And this would be man'ut or the mawsuf. Both mean the same thing. Okay? Alright. Bilalun muhandisun kabirun. Let's put that on the board. Muhandisun. Bilal muhandisun kabirun. Right, so Bilal is a big engineer.
You refer to position, right?
Yeah, he's referring to position, not body size. if you're
Sifa of the engineer, not Sifa of Bilal.
yes, yeah, yeah. So Bilalun Muhandisun Kabir. So he's like, yeah, position. If you want to say like size, like someone is
senior engineer.
yeah, senior engineer Muhandisun Kabir.
When you say size, how do you say it?
Saminun. That would be like fat.
Oh, Bilal Saminun?
Yeah, Bilalun Muhandisun Saminun. Bilal is a fat engineer.
Oh.
But this is, yeah, it's position. It's the rank.
Oh, you said fat, so you said Bilal Saminun first, right?
No. Because Saminun is descriptive, right? It's a descriptive. So you can say Bilalun Saminun. Bilal is fat. But if you want to say Bilal is a fat engineer, Bilalun Muhandisun Saminun. So you put Saminun over.
Saminun in the back.
Yeah. Okay. Number 6. Al-Ingliziyatu lughatun sa'batun. Sa'batun means difficult. Sa'batun means difficult. So English is a difficult language. Yeah. English is a difficult language. Lughatun sa'batun. English is a difficult language. So sa'batun is the sifa.
It's in Arabic with the
Arabic is a category 5 language. That's so there's in language difficulty, right? Languages are ranked from 1 to 5.
One is easy.
1 is easy, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Arabic is a category 5 language. It's the most difficult. I think Arabic and Mandarin. Arabic and Mandarin. Yeah, Chinese. These are the 2 most difficult languages because it's very layered. There's a lot of layers in the Arabic languages. In the Arabic language. Yeah. So like you can read, like people can read it. Okay? Arabic is a language that you can read, but then you won't be able to understand. Right? Because it's a little bit different. And it's one of those
beautiful to read.
Yes, it's beautiful to read. It has a lot of, there's a lot of rhythm to it, especially when you read the Quran. There's a lot of rhythm.
That's true.
So even if you don't understand it, it does have an effect. You can feel it. Yeah. It's one of the miracles of the Quran because the Quran was revealed with, great care, and there was a lot of feeling behind the Quran. A lot of feeling behind the Quran because it's meant to move the hearts. The Quran, its purpose was to sway and move the hearts. And one of the objectives of the Quran, because you and me, we all have different desires, right? Some of those desires are positive, some of those desires are not positive. They're negative. But we all have them because we're human beings. So we might have hatred, anger, racism, even, right? But when we read the Quran, right, it puts a lid on those bad desires, and then the good ones it brings out. It brings out all of the good desires, all of the good attributes, the characteristics, and the bad characteristics it stops them, suppresses them. We all have them. It's natural. You might even be like sociopath. Not be a sociopath, like no feeling for other people. Right? Sometimes this happens with people. We don't care. We don't have empathy. But if we read the Quran, it will, it would suppress that characteristic, that trait, and bring out like a good one. It's amazing. When you think about it, it's really amazing.
Yes, in the class last week, the Sa'd bin Mu'adh.
Yes.
But listen
Yeah.
immediately,
Immediately, because they listened with an open mind. They listened with an open mind. They weren't obstinate. Right? Like the people of Makkah, they were obstinate. They listened and they knew it was the truth. The people of Makkah, they knew it was the truth, that this is the truth. But they were afraid. There were many factors that made them afraid. That If we do it, then we have to change our lifestyle. Right? And they were not ready to change their lifestyle. It's difficult. Right? You have to want your lifestyle to change. You want your lifestyle to become different. And they were ready for that because they were involved in so many different types of vices. Killing their daughters, and theft, dishonesty, and the greatest sin was idolatry. They didn't want to stop that. As I said, Medina, only city to be conquered by the Quran. All other cities saw conquest of a certain form.
How about Malaysia?
Malaysia as well. Malaysia in those areas, they never saw any conquest. They never saw conquest.
And the Philippines?
Philippines, no. Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia, no conquest over there. There was no conquest. The Arab merchants, traders, they went over there and they spread. Actually, in those areas, they saw like Indonesia, they saw conquest from like non-Muslims, like the Dutch. I think it was the Dutch, right? Yes. And then many of the scholars actually, there was one scholar, I think his name was Tanguru. So he was a very famous scholar, Shafi scholar. And they imprisoned him in the Cape, South Africa. And then he established Awwal Masjid over there. That was like the Guantanamo Bay. Once upon a time, South Africa was Guantanamo Bay. So Tanguru, his name was Tanguru, he was from Indonesia. So he was imprisoned because he was very influential, right? Very influential. And he was imprisoned there, and then Islam spread in the Cape. And there was the Wali Songo as well. The Wali Songo. This is like the Wali Songo. I think they were in Indonesia, that region. I think there was 7, 8, or 10 scholars. The Wali Songo or something, and they were responsible for the spread of Islam. It's quite interesting. I don't know much about Malaysia and Indonesian history, but I just know it through what I've read about South Africa and everything, because that area was colonized, or they tried to colonize. The Dutch, they tried to colonize it. Okay, let's continue. Anta rajulun ghaniyun. Anta. So anta. Are you? Question. The anta. Are you rajulun ghaniyun?
Which means?
Yeah. What's this?
They're asking you. This question to you.
Is it?
أنت رجل غني. So are you a rich man? غني. So غني is the sifa and رجل is the موصوف. لا أنا رجل فقير. No, I'm a poor man. فقير means poor. أنا رجل فقير. No, I'm a poor man. أنا رجل فقير. That's where فقراء is from. فقراء.
Fakir.
Huh?
You mean fakir?
Faqid, yeah. Faqirun. That could also be a name too. Some people name is Faqid. Yeah. Al-Qahiratu Madinatun Kabiratun. So see now Qahira, city. Madinatun. It's feminine, right? Feminine. And so Kabiratun. So you have Kabiratun, big. So you have Madinatun. Let's put that on the board. Madinatun Kabiratun. Right? So Cairo is a big city. Cairo is a big city. So Madinatun Kabiratun, Madinatun Mawsuf, Kabiratun Sifat. See how it matches? Right? I'rab, Muannas, right? Singular. Right? So it has to match. Remember, Sifa has to match with the Mawsuf in every way. So if the Mawsuf is Mutakkar, Sifa too will be Mutakkar. If the Mawsuf is Muannas, Sifa will be Muannas. If the Mawsuf is singular, Sifa will be singular. If it's dual, it will be dual. Plural, plural, and so on and so forth.
Except Kaslan, right?
Huh? Except Kaslanu. Kaslanu, there's a few words. If you look at the pages that I sent, there's a few words that are the exception. But they will still be considered sifa based on the position, based on where they are put in the sentence. Okay? Okay. Alright. Number 9. Anta mudarrisun qadimun. Are you an old teacher? Are you an old teacher? Qadimun. So old over here does not mean old as in old. Old over in this context, you don't use qadimun for a person anyway, unless you want to be insulting or something. Right? So anta mudarrisun qadimun. Are you an old teacher? La ana mudarrisun jadidun. No, I am a new teacher. Okay. Number 10. Hamidun. Hamidun is Hamid. Talibun Kaslanu. Yes. Is Hamid a lazy student? La. Huwa talibun mujtahidun. No. He is a hardworking student. Mujtahidun means hardworking. We'll stop over here.
So in that case, the Qadimun is referring to his experience.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Referring to experience, or just if somebody notices someone in the class or someone in the school and they think that I've seen this person before, and they say that, oh, are you anta mudarrisun qadimun? And the person will say, la, ana mudarrisun jadidun. Yeah.
But if you want to see the person is an old man, for example, old as of age, what would you use?
So you say, anta, like, are you an old man?
Yeah.
Like, anta rajulun shaykhun. Shaykhun, yeah. Are you an old man? Yes. So shaykh is used as, someone who is elderly. Yeah. Okay. Over here. Any questions? No question?
Yeah. Close it. Use the
Allah.